Chaos. Blur.
All right, good morning, everybody. This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. Welcome to this little thing of ours as we are back with some Mario Kart. I almost said Mario Party, but this time it really is Mario Kart. Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2. Of course, the big launch title that came out with this console back in the summer of 2025. Hard to believe we're coming up on, well, not really a year on it, but I think they did announce the Switch 2 around this time, around like mid-February or so, and then in April they showed the games, or a couple games. And, it was an exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. And since then, we've seen, more games. But, yeah, no, it's still really early to say what the Switch 2 is going to end up being. But this was certainly an early heavy hitter by Nintendo. The long-awaited sequel to Mario Kart 8, which I keep meaning to go back to because I did really like Mario Kart 8. And I don't think I'm alone in that based on how it's like one of the best-selling Nintendo games of all time. Not just Mario Kart. But, yeah, we're going to just kind of relax here, take you into your Friday morning, hopefully with a chill Mario Kart stream. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and start things out with a knockout tour. So let's go ahead and get that going right now. And again, hopefully we'll see some people here today as, just another Friday for the Blur, but hopefully a fun one for everybody here. And here we go. Be Wario. We'll drive, I don't know, this stupid thing. I always like to start with the knockout tour. They're a bit longer races, pretty fun, and then of course we'll spend the rest of the stream on the regular online mode, and we'll get into stuff. We'll play the game, and again, it's been a little while. I actually played this game last night just to kind of get my bearings again, because it is different, especially when I've been used to playing so much Sonic Cross Worlds. The controls are tighter in this game, which sounds like it'd be a good thing, and it generally is, but when you're used to playing Sonic Cross Worlds Racing more often, I'm like used to trying to do all the trick systems and little. You have to, like, flip the analog stick to do a million tricks. You don't do that in this game. You just, like, you can still do tricks, as you're seeing here, but it's a little less forgiving. I mean, Sonic Cross Worlds, you could do, like, 50 tricks in one jump. That's not even an exaggeration. The game will not punish you if you miss a couple of them. This game, you don't know what you're going to get. But that is part of the Mario Kart charm, I suppose. Definitely a lot more luck-based than this. And I'm also pretty shit at this game. And I was pretty shit at 8 as well. The one thing, though, about the Knockout Tour is, and we'll see what happens here, but generally speaking, with the knockout tours, which we're about to get into one, they're longer races, and after like the first couple eliminations, you get down to like, I don't know, 12 or 16 racers, which is still a lot, but a lot can happen there. So you get to like I don't know, the third round, and I feel like I got a chance, but unfortunately, most of the chaos blur, most of the chaos takes place in those first couple eliminations. So if I'm going to get eliminated, it's probably going to be here. And if not, I have a good chance to maybe make it all the way to the end, but I don't want to jinx it. So here we go. We got Wario up against a group of 24 racers, or 23, I guess, counting me. Got this little bag here. Can stop for some fast food on the way. Always time for fast food, right? That's why they call it fast food. Wow, he just ate like an entire Subway or Sunday platter. Oh, that's such a tacky outfit for Wario, but I love it. A skin-tight Wario Motors leotard. I don't even know what I want to call that, but I want to call it a fashion police is what I want to do. But hey, it's Mario Kart. You got to love some of that charm. Of course, some of the charm of Mario Kart is also getting steamrolled by a million power-ups that you had no way to see were coming. And with 24 racers, that's even more so the case here. It does make me miss the days of 12 racers, which Sonic does do, and most racing games do around 8 or 12 racers for a race. Which, you know, at one time I was like, oh, there's only 8 racers. Now I'm like, I will gladly take 8 racers compared to this nonsense, because there's just too much that can go wrong with this many racers. Now we got to finish in the top 20, which doesn't sound too hard, but again, anything could happen. I could be in 5th place and get knocked all the way down to 21st pretty quickly. I don't want to jinx it, but I guess it's not jinxing when it happens so often. Mario Kart, you're better off just, you know, playing it safe, especially on Knockout Tour in the beginning parts of it anyway. Got fireballs here on the ice course. Anything can happen. See, again, this is something that I don't want to say it doesn't happen in Mario or in Sonic Crossroads Racing, which I'm going to make these comparisons a lot just because I've been playing a lot more Sonic lately, which shouldn't really be a surprise to anyone that knows me, but we made it through the first elimination gate. Yeah, the Sonic one's a little more forgiving. The controls are also a little more slippery, if I'm going to make a concession. Like, I will say the controls are better in this game, but not so much better. Like, I'll take the trade-off of not getting bombed by items every second. And you do get hit by items in Sonic Crossroads Racing, but, like, I feel like you recover from them a lot faster. The action is just a little faster. Actually, it's not as fast as you might think. Mario Kart does have its moments of speed, presuming you can keep up the speed, because it's so easy. As you can see, it's so easy. It's feast or famine, you know. You're either going Mach speed or you're just at a dead stop. And Sonic, you know, maybe the top speed's not as high, but you generally stay up there pretty long compared to this. Even with the items, even with the things that can knock you back. And I will say, I love the track designs in this game. I do think Sonic Crossroads does a little better job with obstacles and, like, different route placements. This game, you're kind of just relying on the chaos of the items. There's a lot of open areas that I do like. I like the open areas at times. I like the smaller areas at times. There's no doubt. I mean, Mario Kart World's a more ambitious game. It's got this huge open world that you basically drive around and make tracks out of it. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot more here. But that also means that some of it might not be of the highest quality. Some of it is. I mean, some of it's really fun. Going to, like, you know, the Ghost Theater, Boost Cinema, Bowser's Castle. Some of these big, bad, iconic locations. But you don't always see those. So, you know, parts like this where you're just driving on a boardwalk or whatever this is supposed to be, like, fun. It is fun. And again, this is where the chaos comes in. The items just getting flung everywhere becomes the obstacles more than the track itself. But it looks like we are going to make it through this gate here. This is where I start to, you know, if I make it through this gate now, we're in the top 16. Anything can happen. You know, I could still lose in the next gate. That's the thrill of the Knockout Tour is that, yeah, as you can see, a lot of stuff's still happening here. But as the number of racers go down, and, oh, I don't know how I avoided that. He had a shell ready for me, that moo meadow cow guy, whatever. I don't know if those things are called moo-moos or what they're called, but now it starts to get a little more real here. We were actually in contention. We're in 3rd place even, which, all right, we were in 3rd place, but even so, just want to stay up toward the top. Not going to always be at the top. Not even going to be close to the top at the times, but okay, yep, there we go. All right, that's what the game wants. The game wants you to feel like shit about yourself, and you generally will. Yeah, really fun levels here. We're going to see more of them when we get into the online component. Well, this isn't the online component, but when we get into the actual, like, you know, regular one-off courses and all that fun stuff here. Again, we're just trying to stay in the top 12, which is, you know, a challenge in its own. Challenge of its own. Challenge in its own. I don't know. So something challenge, all right? It's a challenge. It is. It is a challenge. Okay, take advantage of that. Somebody else gets hit by a blue shell, and, you know, in Mario Kart, there is such a thing as vulturing, just like in other games, where you just kind of take advantage of the situation. So heading into this last gate here, still a chance for anything to happen. But we did make it through. Now we're going for top 8. Like I said, now it starts to get even more real. As you'd imagine, the stakes only get higher here as you get further. Ouch. Yep, see, this is what I mean here. get further and further into this and just hope for the best. Right now, we are currently on the outside looking in at 9th place. Now the obstacles on the actual track start to amp up a little bit as well, so look out for that. I do have a gold mushroom that'll let me get a quick recovery. And along with that, we got more mushrooms. Somehow I just jumped up into first place, so this game be crazy. Oh my god, really? I got thrashed by a giant mushroom in frickin' first place. Well, that's the problem here when there's so many racers. Now we're in bad shape because now we're in 10th place. I don't know how much longer until the next elimination gate, but hopefully it's not like right now because we're getting there. We are getting to the next part of the race. And we are hanging in. Oh, lightning bolt. All right, that can be bad. Say the next gate is coming up here. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here, though. All right, now we want to get too ahead of ourselves. So we're getting there. Semifinals. I'm actually surprised I'm doing this well. I've not played this game in a while, other than like a couple games last night, and I did not do very well in those. So, you know, I should not be doing very well in these. Oh, that's the boo. That's like, to me, that's like the most valuable power-up in the game. I know, probably a weird opinion, but it steals you an item, and in the time that you have the boo, you're basically invincible. Not necessarily like you are with the star, but you have this ability to basically not be hit by anything for a good 5-10 seconds, which in this game is huge, depending on where you are in the race. So just always be keeping that in mind as we are trying here, trying like hell to stay in this thing. Oh, nice shot on that. That might be the death knell. Again, I don't know how much longer until the next elimination gate, but ooh, 7th place. We got to make up some room here. We got whoever's in 8th place, got that giant mushroom. When I see the next gate, it's going to really come down to what item I get here. At 5th place right now. All right, that's not really going to help. Yeah, I got no chance. I got no chance. Out. That's all right. Hey, you know, we do one of those. We do a knockout tour. We make it to the top 4. I mean, it's not great, but all right. Well, not a bad little warm up there. I'm actually very surprised I made it that far. I don't think it shows you like when you get eliminated, like how many points you got in terms of your overall ranking. But I mean, I should have gotten a little jump up, right? You would think, but anyway. Let's do online play. We'll do regular race now. I'm going to stick with Wario, at least for now. I mean, hard to really complain with those results. Didn't win it, but we made it to, what, lap 5 out of 6 on a knockout tour? Not bad. But now we're going to get into the real deal here. We drive around the open world for a little bit. This is a nice open world, not going to lie. Some cool stuff you can do in here, but obviously the main draw is the races, We'll see how those are momentarily, but NPCs walking about. I mean, they did a good job on this. They really did. I mean, you know, I see a lot of people knock this game, and I get why. But, you know, I think this game will be remembered fondly. I also think they're going to add more content in the future. So, like, what we have here, while good, it might not even be the final game. It might be. Maybe they never add anything. But knowing Nintendo, they probably got something up their sleeve. If Mario Kart 8 is any indication, they supported that game for like 10 years or so with new content, whether on the Wii U or later on Switch. Right now, we're just kind of driving around, waiting for the next race. But yeah, we'll see what happens in terms of the future of Mario Kart World. I still think it's a really fun game. I don't play it that much. Like, I mean, I got a Switch 2, and basically this was the only game available, and I played it then, but for maybe like a month, and then I'm kind of just been playing other racing games or other games in general. So we're back. You know, I think I've done maybe 3 or 4 streams of this in the last 4 months, which for me is not a lot for a racing game. I've done a lot more Sonic Cross Worlds, but full disclosure, I am a Sonic fan. I'm even wearing a Sonic shirt right now. So again, that's as evident by the last Retromania episode, in which there were a lot of Sonic games on the ballot, and we did get 2 more Sonic games appearing here. We're going to take a little flight here, see if we can grind this. Kind of reminds me of Sonic Adventure 2 with the, ooh, there we go. Going up the, I can't talk right now. The bridge, that's what you call that thing, a bridge. A giant bridge is what we had to go up. Holy crap, hold on. Let's see. I don't know if I've stopped at this one. You get different outfits if you go to different food places. I might already have this one, but... Yeah, I had this one. It's kind of hard to forget this one. There's another thing right here. I imagine this freaking food bag's just been sitting up here. Who knows? Getting stale or whatever. Oh, he's going to change again. And he's back to, like, classic Wario. I'm pretty sure he started with... Is that a mullet? Does Wario have a mullet? Most likely. I'm just going to... I was trying to do that on purpose just because I wanted to get the... oh, here we go. This is kind of a fun little gimmick here. You drive this truck and it just suddenly becomes burnout crash mode. You start taking out everything in your path. I don't get it, but I guess it's not for me to get. I don't know how long this goes on for, but apparently I hit food while I was in here, so hit stop. Hey, yo. Been driving on this bridge for basically the whole time while I wait for the race to start. It's a bridge to nowhere. Or to Crown City. I see the sign for Crown City right there. This is a unusually long wait for a race. I mean, I guess, like, everybody's in one now, so I gotta wait for a whole race to finish, which could take a few minutes, but still. I mean, it's not like I'm in a race to get to the race. It does feel like that, though. Ouch. The seafood restaurant. Alright, let's see what they got. Probably can get, like, a maritime, is that the word? Like a marine-themed outfit. No, those are shish kebabs. Oh, pirate. Okay, that is a new one. And it is more maritime themed. We go very well on the Wario pirate ship course, which I believe is a thing in this game. From the 3DS version. God damn, I'm waiting for that bar on the bottom. I can see it. The little loading bar that's like, there'll be a match available in the next 20 minutes. Don't mind me, I'm just driving down the highway. Playing here as Wario. Looking for adventure. The race will start soon. Alright, well, I've been hearing that for a while. We'll see if it actually does, momentarily. And whatever comes my way. There's another food place. And he's changing again. And he's back to that really disturbing, tight racing suit with the latex. Damn, that fucking Koopa tried to swerve into me there. I don't know if the footage will prove that, but... Oh, here we go. Finally. Ooh, don't really love any of these. I'm going to pick random, but I don't know if that's going to really make a difference. It's going to depend on what other people pick, but more right now. Oh ho! Don't blame it. Alright, anyway, here we go. Here we go. Got pipes all over the course. Look at this. This is crazy. Ouch. Oh, wow. There's like nobody in this race. Look at it. There's only that many options. And it's going to be Koopa Troopa Beach, which is a very short course. So I had to wait all that time for Koopa Troopa Beach. Of course, you have to drive to Koopa Troopa Beach from, it looks like the dinosaur place, which is from, what is it called? Double Dash. I forget if it's called Dino Jungle. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I got a good start, too. 4 laps in total. I say there's only like 8 racers, right? So, I mean, we'll see what happens here. But here we go. Ouch. I'm going to say less racers could mean less chaos, or it could just mean more than ever. Hey, dinosaur. More right now. I feel like that freaking blue shell destroyed like every box there. Whoa, watch out. He's a beeping. Okay, I was like, how come there's 4 laps? But I mean, that first lap really didn't count. Like, not much happened there. Ah, damn it, they stole my bag. Well, I got that one. Say, because I thought Koopa Troopa Beach was like a, what do you call it? Like a longer course. Not long, but like kind of like Baby Park, where it's like 5 laps around the same thing, which At this point, we're going to do like 2 laps on it when we get to it. If we get to it, which we might right now. Yeah, because now we're on Koopa Troopa Beach. Clearly. Nice shot. Ooh, oh, all right, that hit both of us. It was not my smartest move here. Then again, are they ever? Watch out, fireballs. Yeah, we're already on the last lap, so this has been a pretty short race here. Ouch, that wasn't very nice. Ouch, all right, well, this is about par for the course, isn't it? All right, well, 5th place. Not really that great when there's only 8 racers to finish in 5th place, but somebody had to, I guess. That somebody was indeed me. So, yeah, there you go. First race, first official race. I mean, we did the knockout tour. That counts as a race, but all right. Not much to go on there. Let's see here. We got Pirate Wario, because apparently these count as different characters. All right. Yeah, let's get Daisy going now. Until the next race. 22 seconds, huh? I feel like I was waiting a little while for the last one, so... I could swear this was like a longer race. Anyway, I want to hear this music. It's great music in this game. Just another of my, you know, there's a lot of good things in this game. I don't want to make it sound like I'm just trashing the game. Like, it's got some good stuff. And a very quiet chat here. I would be saying more. Great Block Ruins, Crown City. Again, don't really love any of these, so I'm going to do random. That doesn't really... I think random just picks one of the other 3. Like, it's not like a random course is going to show up. There's even less people in this race. Ah, that was like the one I didn't want. I like the whatever it is, the Great Question Mark Ruins. Like, it's a cool idea, but it just there's a lot of places to fall off, and it's just I don't know. It's a great idea, except for all the flaws in it. But at least it's not an intermission track, which I'm not against intermission tracks, but it is nice once in a while just to do a regular Grand Prix 3-lap race. What almost never comes up is Rainbow Road, which is in the game, but as far as it being an online choice, it comes up maybe once in a great while because it's not an intermission track. You have to just race it. Which is great, because it's like a 4 or 5 lap race, and it's really dynamic and fun. And I like dynamic and fun. That's why I play these things. Oh, no, no! Oh, man, it's like losing the bumpers in bowling. Not that I use bumpers when I bowl, but if I did. Okay, that was a terrible wall jump, if you can even call it that. You get a lot of height here with all the clouds and whatnot. Alright, so I mean, yeah, this is kind of a fun level. Definitely, like, it has the verticality. Reminds me of, like, that Mario Galaxy course from 8 with the clouds, the airships. Whether it's supposed to remind me of that, I don't know. I don't know where the top 3 racers are here, but I think this shell might put things in perspective here. Alright, see a bomb there. Always good to see. Always good to see explosions on the Mario Kart course, you know? That's how you know they're doing it right. Oof, this is a tough turn to take. Okay, that was just a bit much now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I didn't mean to use that power up there, but that's alright. No use crying over spilt power-ups. More right now. Alright, we got Mario up ahead here. Break into the top 3 at least. We still got one more lap. For what that's worth. That's not worth much. Here comes that last lap right now. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Blooper? What the blooper are you doing here, blooper? Okay. That did not do anything. That's a shame. I'm doing the best I can. I can't keep up with them. And it doesn't look like I'm going to either. Wow, very disappointing. Dead last. Even Daisy's like, wow, how the hell did you manage that? And I'm like, I don't know, Daisy. I really don't. I wish I could tell you, but I really do not know how I managed to fall so low. Literally the lowest you can fall in the standings. Told you I didn't like that course. I mean, I thought I could at least pull off a third place finish, but it's one thing when there's 20-something racers. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get in there with 20-something racers, but with 5 racers, 6 racers, I can't finish in the top 3. I mean, really? That's where we're at right now? Oh, wow, all right, that, like, what happened? That, like, instantly put me in something. Oh, okay. I'm in a different lobby. That's right. Let me change characters again. Bowser Jr. here. Try a motorcycle, maybe. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, yeah, I'm in a different lobby. So now I gotta wait again. Good news is there could be more people in this one, which might not be good news actually. Ooh, I turned into Explorer Bowser Jr. So hold on to your hats, kids. The outfits just got a little more exciting. We'll say one thing: these motorcycles are a lot easier to control than the ones in Metroid Prime 4, but that's also not saying much. Wow, all right. That's kind of fun, actually. This course is fun to drive around on. I mean, to race on, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but there's a lot of exploration you can do here, for sure. These little grind rails. I mean, this is good practice for when the real race starts. Hopefully not here, because I'm getting kind of tired of this course already. We just raced it once, but I think there's something like 36 or so, 35. I don't know how many tracks are in this game, but good number of tracks, not to mention all the open world detours and all that, so plenty of track to race on, but it just never feels like that. It feels like we're always getting the same ones. Granted, I haven't played this game in a while, so maybe it'll surprise me. We'll see if it does right now. All I know is we're like almost half an hour into the stream, and I've only done like 3 races, but one of those was a knockout tour, which was probably my best race. In fact, it was my best race compared to some of these other craps. These other crappy races have not gone nearly as well at all. But hey, that's how it is, you know. Just another day in the life of Jimmy Neutron. Yo. Yeah, I'll join the next available race, so they tell me. That's what they all say. At least that's what this one says. Whee! Yahoo, Mario time. Let's see what happens over here. Okay. Nothing. Even Bowser Jr. is like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just racing. Can I grind that chain? I really cannot. Where am I going? Okay, that's kind of cool that I can still, like, be on the track or whatever. Like, obviously in the real race I would have been knocked out, but, like, yeah, I mean, I'm like, why couldn't I fall that far? I could. Now I'm in, like, the watery part of the course. Oh, wow, I'll go with stars. Of course, now that I find something interesting, the race is going to start soon. Yeah, see, the race will start soon. Don't know where the hell I am right now. Alright, so, oh my god, really? Like, 2 out of 3 of these I've already been on. I just did Great Block Ruins, and I just did the other thing, the whatever. A lot more racers this time as well. So, this is going to be challenging, nonetheless. A lot of stars out this way. Must be on the star part of the road. Star Road? I don't know. A lot of randoms. Nobody wants to do any of these. I mean, I don't know. I really, literally just did Great Block Ruins. I mean, I'll do the other ones, I guess. Not like I really have a choice. Alright, yeah, we'll do Salty Speedway, because I think that's actually the one I haven't done at all yet, even though it's just another water course. Of course, you have to drive to it from the dinosaur place. Man, the dinosaur place is really connected to a lot of stuff, isn't it? It really do be connected to a lot of things. More dinosaur course right now. Alright, here we go. Right now. Alright, what a rousing start that was. Ouch, what a rousing start that was. Out. Ouch. See if I can get like some nice, decent items here, that'd be great. Oh, I see like an upper route too. Kind of cool, I guess. Definitely a different route than the last time we took the dinosaur place to get to another course. But we're also going another direction. So. Anyway, this is lap 2 out of 4. By the time we get to the race, like the actual raceway we're going to, it'll probably be almost over. Watch out, Bullet Bill. Watch out. Ouch. That's what I get for trying. Watch out, there's a bomb right there. See, I normally would have gone for that, but the bomb there was a pretty sneaky trick. Not even sneaky, it was pretty damn obvious. Oh, at least we threw that before it fucking blew up or whatever. Alright, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of this whole thing. This is lap 4. So this is the actual lap that involves the course that we picked, or that got picked for us. I find that very amusing, if not a bit sad. But that is a day in the life of Mario Kart, not even Jimmy Neutron. Mario Kart in general. It's all about depression and hopefully making good luck choices and all that fun stuff, but not much more than that. God damn it, really? Get bombed by power-ups at the wrong time, and this is what happens. And it's happening right now. Alright. Hold on, we got one of these guys here. Very good timing for that, actually. Extremely good timing for that. Somehow, some way, we just pulled off a third-place finish in a Mario Kart World race. That is incredible. I mean, I don't even know. That felt like the least earned thing ever. I mean, you talk about getting the right thing at the right time. That's basically what happened. Because there was no... I had no business finishing third. Even if you want to say, like, top 10, top 5 maybe, but 3? On a race where basically I was out of it going into that last corner, and then that mushroom basically just blasted me to the front. I mean, all right, I'll take it, but damn. People wonder why, people complain about Mario Kart having dumb luck elements. Well, that's basically it right there. But hey, we'll take it, I guess. I'm gonna have to right now. I do enjoy just smacking things with shells. I mean, that is the Mario Kart way, isn't it? More Mario Kart right now. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Alright, what we got? I'm actually going to pick Dry Bones Burnout. That's a fun one. We got almost the full complement of racers here. I kind of liked it better when there were only 8 of them, but then again, I was getting my butt kicked, so maybe I can benefit from this chaos anyhow. I am Chaos Blur after all, so chaos would be my main import or export of choice. Why is question mark Ruins on, like, every ballot? What is the fascination with that course? Alright, I'll take the pirate ship one. I mean, honestly, I would take anything except for question mark block Ruins. Like, there's got to be at least some kind of break between those. Of course, you got to drive from here to there. Question mark block Ruins is like all the way at the bottom of the map, too. It's not like it's like the next course over, because I know sometimes they decide races that way, where it's like, okay, it's you know, the next one over, so it'll be an intermission. But anyway, lap 1 of 3. Here we go. Again, we're starting in the water, and we're technically going to end in the water because we're going to a pirate ship one. Whee! That was entertaining, right? Look at like DK Spaceport. That one almost never comes up. It's a fun-ass course, man. Easily my favorite in the game. That and Rainbow Road, which also never come. Any of the ones that are like remotely interesting never come up. I mean, this one's okay. The pirate ship one's fun. Has some fun moments for sure. Definitely can see that. I see a giant fish there. Reminds me of one of the monster fish from Yoshi's Island, the old Yoshi's Island. Ooh, oh, all right. There you go. Definitely getting closer to the pirate ship. Like we're pretty much here now. In the aforementioned pirate ship area. You can hear that music ramping up here. Alright, here we go. Right now. Is this the last lap? It really is. I feel like I got a lot of air in that jump, but it did not really benefit me. It just kept me in the air longer, which means I was not able to catch up to anybody. Again, will this mushroom save me? I don't know, but it's not going to hurt. Maybe it hurt a little bit, but it's not going to hurt as much as it might have otherwise. As a bullet bill just kind of plows its way through there, like I had any way to predict that. Spoilers, I did not. Alright. That's 9th, I don't know. I mean, for me, that's not bad. For anybody else, that would be pretty terrible, but... Hey, yo. We'll take it, I guess. We're going to have to, right now. Bit of a fall from grace after the 3rd place finish, but not terrible. Not the worst race I've ever had. Alright, so... Next race in 30 seconds. Get ready, everybody. You get a little time to sort of drive around and stuff. It's kind of a... I mean, there were loading screens in any, like, online racing game, but... At least while you're in the loading screen, you can just drive around a little bit, maybe mess around, find some of the shortcuts now that the race is over. I don't know if this was even part of the race. I think it was. Hard to tell sometimes. You know, they could have just made it like one big racetrack and called it a day, but they did add a lot of little shortcuts and alternate routes and these points up here. Pretty cool. Alright. Ooh, Sky High Sunday. I do like... Actually, I like almost all of these. Starview Peak's another fun one. The cheap one is just alright. In fact, I don't see a single person picking it. I see a couple randoms. But anyway. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get. Alright, here we go. I mean, I would have taken Starview Peaks as well. All good courses. See how good right now. Of course, you got to drive there first, so really we're only going to get, at best, 1 lap on the aforementioned Sky High Sunday. Which I know a lot of people don't like this track. I personally enjoy it. It was in Mario Kart 8, and a lot of people were saying like it's for the next Mario Kart game, and they're probably right. It seems more optimized for this type of racing. But anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Never get a good start on those. I guess as long as my car doesn't blow up, or my motorcycle, whatever I'm driving here. Doing better on the bike so far. Not amazing, but better. Yeah, we got little boxes in the water. We were leaving a ship here. Going for the Sunday place here. Woo! Sunday, I thought it was Friday. Hey, yo. I know, it was a lame one. Most of them are. More lame jokes for the rest of our lives. Watch out. I'm going to say that, but bomb's going to be trouble. Hey, yo. Oh, jeez. All right. This really was not a great place to take advantage of any kind of shortcut. Ouch! Oh, no! It's a really bad place to take advantage of any kind of shortcut. Watch out. Constant, like having a bomb go off. Just a constant, like, nervous ticking noise every time someone's got a power-up, like, right behind you. And it does happen quite a bit, so be ready for that, I guess. It's alright. Got the mushroom here. We can make do with that. Ooh, the Hammer Brothers. That's a rare one. A lot of mushrooms right now, but I'll take them. So I can see up ahead here. We're heading toward the sun, whatever it's called. High Sky Sunday, whatever, something Sunday. Ice Cream Sunday Land, whatever you want to call it. Freaking super sugar-coated, whatever. Nonsense. Watch out. Fire. That'll melt the ice cream. It's going to right now. Oh, they took my whatever. They took my bag. That was my bag, man. May as well have had my name written on it. It didn't, but it may as well have. It didn't, so I guess you have a point there. Ouch. Time to get this, I guess. So now we're going into the main course, and of course now I'm in 16th place after all that time of actually being in a decent place. Now that we get to the main event, I'm down here toward the bottom. Hopefully some items will help me out, but not really. It's more much. What? That's an out of bounds? Really? Alright, yeah, so now we're back to just racing like crap, which is unfortunate because, again, we are on the last lap of this, so not a lot of time to turn it around. Turn it around. We're probably not going to because this game hates me. Now I'm about to plunge to my death. And I lose the items. That's just fucking terrible. Like, you talk about just the worst possible timing. Being competitive in the race, like, basically the whole time until it really mattered. And now here we are, basically just hoping not to die. And really, that's what it gives me in, like, dead last place. It's not even going to help. The race is pretty much over, dude. Yeah, it was awful. I don't need a map or anything to show me, like, just how bad that was. Hey, yo. It's pretty bad. Pretty freaking bad. Dead last. Not proud of that one. Again, was in the race. Was in, like, you know, top 10 until literally the end. I don't know what Peach is doing there, but whatever, I guess. Speaking of Peach. Alright. I don't know, we'll have her drive this stupid car. She's kind of experimenting with the cars and the characters and all that fun stuff. We got 17 seconds till the next race or so. Somehow I missed that coin, even though I went right through it. I think I've already collected that anyway, that's why it was silver. But yeah, that was... I don't know what to say. Like, I actually like this course, but it was just like something happened there. Made a lot of mistakes, and by the time we got to the course, it really didn't matter. Alright, I'm actually going to pick Starview Peak this time. Fun course, right? Alright, good courses all around, really. At least it's not the great question mark block ruins again. Got sick of that pretty quick. I really did. Only played it once, but that's all it took. Alright, Dandelion Depths. We'll go with that. Not a bad course. And, of course, we're going to have to drive to it, because that's just what this game likes to do with you. Not enough just to go to the places. You have to drive to them. Just like in real life. It's like, hey, kids, get in the car, and we're going to drive you to... Where's this place again? Dandelion Depths. But, Dad, I don't want to see the Dandelion Depths. Well, get in the car. You're going to see the Dandelion Depths. More right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, I got my bag that time. There's a nice little, a lot of scenic areas in this game, I will say that, which is always nice to see. Ooh, that's a bomb. Ouch. I say, it really doesn't matter if you front run in this game, because you could be high up there in the standings and you've got just as much a chance of getting knocked down as anybody else. So you gotta respect that at least. You don't have to like it, but you gotta respect it. Okay. Charging Chuck! These idiots come from. Yes, I know, technically Super Mario World, but like, where'd they come from in this? You know, it's Mario Kart World. That doesn't mean every enemy has to be from Mario World, the game. I guess technically it does. I'm just doing what I gotta do. Ah. Can't see. It's not well. Somehow I just got, like, whatever it's called, dragged there, even though I wasn't really paying attention to what was happening. Sometimes just about getting blown up the least. Not necessarily a super skill or anything, but plenty to avoid here. A lot of banana peels, thwomps in the field, all that fun stuff. And we still have not actually gotten to the course yet. We're about to. When we do, it's going to be pretty short. Maybe this isn't the course I thought it was. A lot of bullet bills, and there goes one now. Bullying his way to the front. Or trying to. Whoa! Hey, that was a weird angle for that to take. That shell really went out of its way to give me a pounding. Okay, this part I remember. This is what I thought this course was. Ouch. It technically is, but... Ouch. Jeez. It's like everything's just like... How much punishment can you take? Ouch! God damn it. How annoying is this? Spoilers, very. Like, I mean, how am I in 27? Like, what was I supposed to do here? Like, it's such a long race. Alright, Bullet Bill, I guess. I mean, what the hell was I supposed to do any differently here? Like, this is what I mean. Like, there's sometimes where I can admit, like, okay, yeah, I goofed up or whatever, but it's like, this is basically just bullshit. Like, 16th place. And the only reason I even finished there is because of the Bullet Bill. There was just nothing really, like, redeeming about any of that. So, I mean, yeah, there you go. I mean, that was a race that basically meant nothing until the very end of it. It was 3 laps of actually competitive racing, and then just, like, next thing I know, I look down at the standings, I'm like, 22nd place? And then the power-up just is the only reason I didn't finish in dead last. I mean, I really should have just finished in last, I guess. According to the game, I just sucked balls, but, I mean, I didn't really see that. I didn't see it that way, but what do I know? Apparently not much. More complaining for the rest of the game. I mean, that's awful, really. Really, I mean, like, yeah, 16th place in general, that's probably where I might have ended up, because I was, like, in 11th or 12th going into the last lap, but at least let it happen. Like, let the race play out. Don't just, like, blow me up 10 times in the last stretch and then be like, oh, here, we'll give you 16th because we feel bad. Like, no. Let the racers, let the players determine, like, how it goes, you know? Anyway, what do we got here? I don't mind any of these, but I'm going to pick random. I don't know why, and really, like, DK Pass, like, I'm not really going to be mad if any of these get picked. You notice none of them are the great question mark ruins or whatever. So, I mean, there's that. That's a bonus in itself, but I don't know. That last race just really upset me for some reason. Like, that was like the typical Mario Kart, hey, you did the best you could, and it really didn't matter. Like, you may as well just not even tried. Alright, Acorn. It was like, we want to do anything it could to pick Acorn Plains, which I don't mind, but it's like, there were 3 randoms right around it that it could have easily stopped at. It's like, nah, we're going to do Acorn Heights, or whatever it's called. Call it Acorn Plains, whatever. Either way, we're going to just have to Hope we get luckier than the other 23 racers, which is hoping for a lot, honestly. So let's see what happens right now. I mean, that was just something right there. And not in a good way. Not at all. All right, Mario's like, what am I doing? What do I have to do to win a race, basically? Mario, I don't know, man. I'm trying. I'm pulling for you, but I don't know what you have to do. All right, 4 laps. Gonna spend probably 2 or 3 of those being competitive, and then the last one will just be like, screw you. Because Mario Kart, that's why. That was a pretty cool little dive down, though. Ouch. Oh, ouch. Waters were stormy that day, my friend. Okay, guess we're gonna hit by that now. At least this race I can understand me not doing so well. Like, nothing's really gone my way here. Ouch. And that just happened. One of the rare power-ups in the game hit me. So it's just been one of those kind of races so far. But anyway. You didn't hear from me. So maybe you did. I don't know. Bullet Bill. My good friend Bullet Bill. The only way I get any headway in this game is freaking Bullet Bill, I guess. Damn, it's just nonsense all over the course, right? Watch out, we got fireballs all over the place. Not a surprise there. Throw some ice balls to maybe counter that, but will it be enough? I'm saying, I forgot we were going to Acorn Heights until I saw that giant acorn there. Because there really has not been a lot of acorn stuff. Been more like water and stuff. Water, whatnot. What are you waiting for? Hey, yo. Ouch. All right, well, we didn't want to accidentally do well, so never mind on that one, right? I'm going to say, whatever place I finish in, it's going to be because of that mushroom. How the hell did I get to second place? I would have said like 6th or 7th because I was like really far down there. How in the world did I get my best finish yet? I mean, I know how because I got that stupid item, but like, how do you rank this game? Like, how do you like? I had both those races were almost identical in that I was kind of just floundering around for 3 laps, and then on the last lap, all of a sudden it was like, oh, you win or you get second place. It's like, what? But the last race, it was like the same thing, except that time I got no good items, so it was like, okay, yeah, you get nothing. Like, you raced basically the same. I raced basically the same in both races. You know, I think I actually did a little worse in this one, but the result was so much better. Like, I didn't finish dead last. Like, it really and truly makes no sense. I understand, you know, the random dumb luck of Mario Kart, but, like, really? That was a second place effort, but then the one before that was dead last? Like, there was that much of a difference in my skill level? There wasn't. That was a whole joke. I'm going to pick Boost Cinema just because it's a, like, 3-lap course. I like Toad's Factory, though. But it's like by the time we get to Toad's Factory, it's going to be, like, half a lap of it, so. That is one of those things where I feel like the intermission tracks do take away a little bit. I don't mind them in general, but sometimes I do want to just race the track like this one right here. Boost Cinema to me works the best as a 3-lap track, as does Toad Factory and some other ones in this game. So I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see, we're going to do just 3 straight laps on Boost Cinema because it's the kind of course that, quite frankly, works with that format. I mean, other ones do too, but yeah, that's all I can really say. That's all I'm going to say right now. 3, 2, 1, go. I do like this course a lot. It reminds me of something to be like a double dash or something. Like, it's not the most advanced course, but it's got some like fun little gimmicks here. It's just a simple course. Like, not every course has to be this giant like factory or whatever things with crazy stuff. It's still it's true to like the old like Mario Kart levels with booze and gimmicks like that. And it's a new course, so it's not like, oh wow, we've seen this before. Like, no, not really. There's a couple parts leading up to it if you do the intermission mode that kind of remind me like the old Super Mario Kart like Ghost Boardwalk courses, but for the most part, no, this is a like new course, but it feels nostalgic, but not in a way. I don't know. I'm weird with nostalgia. Like, nostalgia can be done right and it can be done wrong. And I think here it was done right. Again, this feels like something like from like Mario Kart 64 or Mario Kart Double Dash, but it's a new course based on a very simple premise that they've been doing for ages with the haunted courses. But the fact that it's a cinema, you got these little movie film strips, like, I think it's cool. I could easily see this being in, like, Mario Kart 64 where they, they'd have, like, these little patterns on the walls and stuff, like you could see with Peach there. And that's a good thing. That's not me going like, oh, they copied it. It's like, no, because it's a new course. It's like Sonic and Mario both are guilty of this, where they just kind of copy a... Yeah, Chipmunk Bobby was okay. What was I going to say? Mario and Sonic are both guilty of this, where they just copy a thing verbatim. And they, like, just kind of redo it. But, like, this to me feels like a new, like, haunted level that... I don't know, I'm not repeating all that, because I did, like, a whole dissertation basically on Boost Cinema. What's up, X? Welcome to Friday morning here with Chaos Blur. You are our first chatter, believe it or not. Almost an hour in. Actually, it is about an hour in. And welcome to Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2. Hopefully you're having a good day there. Hoffentlich geht es dir gut. Ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Seit niemand anders hier ist. That'd be kind of funny. Just start talking German because there's no one else here. More right now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it's not the most complicated course, but it's just a fun thing, and they really haven't done this gimmick before. Oh, am I gonna get? I'm not gonna get first. I'm gonna get second though. It's funny. When it's not like a stupid course and it's just a 3-lap race. It goes pretty well. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Why did you say the thing about Chipmunk Bobby? Is my voice, like, messing up again? More messed up voice right now. I mean, it could be. I can't hear myself. I'm sure I'm not missing much, but... Boo Cinema or Boonama, I don't know. Speaking of movies, do you like Toy Story? Because the new Toy Story 5 trailer finally came out. And it was the real one, because there's always been like these things like, oh, the new Toy Story trailer came out. It's like always like a fake AI thing, but this was the real one. It was pretty good, I guess. I mean, I don't know what to expect from a fifth Toy Story movie. Also seems to pander to nostalgia quite a bit, but you could do worse. Just had to think about it. I do enjoy doing that. I'll do Starview Peaks. I like 2 out of 3 of those. Or random. I like random. I just don't like the basic ones like Mario Circuit or whatever. I love that picture of Peach. If you actually like pay attention to the patterns in the background, they're pretty cool. I've actually never like just explored this course. I like the first. Don't know if I've seen the others. Yeah, Toy Story 5 looks good. Like until Pixar makes a bad Toy Story movie, I can't really like. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, Toy Story's great. I think the 5th one will be good. I mean, again, until they make a bad one, I can't be like, oh, Toy Story sucks. Like, no, all 4 of them have been pretty good. I think I actually like Toy Story 4 better than Toy Story 3, which most people like Toy Story 3 better, but Toy Story 2 is still the best one in my opinion. It made the best use of all the toys, whereas I feel like the rest of them just focus on Buzz or Woody. I mean, technically 2 focuses on Woody the most, but there's also the other toys get like parts in it, which I thought was kind of cool. That they have all these like hodgepodge of toys, like the dinosaur toy, the Slinky Dog, the piggy bank. Like I always thought, it's very reminiscent to actual kids, where you don't have all the Ninja Turtles, you don't have all the Power Rangers. You have like a Star Wars action figure, you have like a random Barbie, you have like a random GI Joe. Like you make your own adventures out of these random trinkets. Like so, I always like that part that the toys don't go together. It's a cowboy and a spaceman and like loose parts, basically. And I always like that premise because that's how I am. I've got like some Sonic toys. I've got some X-Men. I remember I used to have like adventures with like my Wolverine and like the Red Ranger, like because I didn't have them all. And even if I did, like I just like to mix and match them. It was just kind of funny to me. So I like that in the movie that he just has all completely different toys that don't make any sense together. Dinosaur toy, cowboy toy, a piggy bank that talks, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you have any toys that you, like, consider, like, nostalgic or whatever, but, like, that was kind of cool having all the just random stuff, I don't know. I know you're a Star Wars fan. You might have some old Star Wars action figures. Even I think I've got a Darth Maul somewhere when Episode 1 came out. It's funny when I was a kid and, like, 2000 or whatever, whenever the Star Wars new trilogy came out, like, my parents just automatically assumed that, like, I watched all those, like, even though I was, like, 10, so they would have had to drive me to the movie theater, so how would I have watched it? But, what do you call it? Yeah, so, like, they'd get me, like, Harry Potter stuff and Star Wars stuff, and I'm like, I don't really like any of this, but I understand that you think kids like this. Like, kids in the late 90s like Star Wars and Harry Potter, so I'd always get these Harry Potter books and toys, and, I didn't hate Star Wars, but it wasn't really something, like, it's like, I liked Sonic and, like, Pokemon at that point. Like, that was about it, but anyway. I like the mom's toys. I never really thought about that. I never really thought about that. I mean, they weren't really her toys, although who knows what she was doing when Andy wasn't home. I just realized the race is over. I wasn't even paying attention to the standings at all. Mario's like, whoop. Mario's like bopping his head like, yep. Mario. Good job, Mario. That is kind of funny, though. I never really noticed that. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Sometimes they do slip adult jokes into kids' movies. Even Disney, they're not above doing that. Hey, yo. All right. Yeah, we'll have him in this stupid thing. I always like to make the carts match the character, which in this case I've got a Bumblebee-colored Yoshi, so I'm in a Bumblebee cart, or a Bumble cart, if you will. Hey, yo. So I think I found, and it's not an amazing game, but I think I found my game, like, so far, my favorite game of 2026, because I've not played a lot of games in 2026, like new games. Oh, Bowser's Castle, absolutely. It's called Carmageddon Rogue Shift, and it is a roguelite racer, which sounds like a weird idea, but to me, it's a ton of fun. I started playing it last night. Came out February, so it came out, like, this month. It's really not getting good reviews, but I enjoy it. It's like basically like Twisted Metal meets Blur meets like a bunch of other games. It's really not. It is a roguelite, but really the roguelite part is just that you get to upgrade your car between races. Yeah, it's a new Carmageddon. I guess the main complaint people have with it is that it's not like the other Carmageddon games, which I never played the other Carmageddon games, so... Well, see, Dispatch came out last year, so, I mean... I think Dispatch, I mean, I haven't played enough of this other game, but, I mean, I'll usually take a racing game over a story game. But Dispatch for 2025 was one of the best games. I know I played Dispatch in 2026, but if I'm just going by games that came out this year, which there are not many, yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, Dispatch is obviously a higher quality product all around, but... Again, it's a very limited slate, but I'm hoping there's going to be more great games. I actually did play the Mario Tennis game. There's like a demo of it. It's fun, and that could be another fun one to get down the road. But there's nothing really major coming out. I mean, I also like Clair Obscur, to be honest. Like, that was a fun game, also 2025, but I could see the appeal of that game, obviously. One game of the year, but I don't know where I'd put that either. Very high-quality game. A lot of high-quality games came out last year, so going into this year, my expectations are almost low. outside of like GTA 6, which I'm sure will be high quality in its own way. It's just not a game that I would play, but I'm sure they're going to really blow that out of the water. Assuming it comes out in 2026, because I know it's supposed to be like November, which could make it kind of dicey if it wants to win Game of the Year, because I feel like they vote on that pretty much right after it comes out. But I'm going to say, I don't even know what's coming out this year. Nintendo's been pretty quiet other than the Mario Tennis game, and I think there's like some Pokemon game coming out later this year. I don't know. I know there are games in general coming out. Isn't that... What is it? It's not even a new game. It's a remake, right? They're remaking like some of the original Tomb Raider games, but they actually look pretty good, and I never really played them, so that would be new to me. I don't know if that comes out this year or next year. Like, what was it? Tomb Raider, like something Atlantis. I don't even remember the name of it. Tomb Raider in the Cave of Doom. They're not. There is a new Tomb Raider, but I think that's next year. But I thought this year they were making like 2 remakes or something. Oh, that's right. Freaking, I mean, not for me, but Resident Evil 9 comes out like next week, right? Like, Requiem. I gotta say, Capcom just pumps out the games, and I mean, not that, you know, it's been like 3 years since Village, but I mean, still, that's a pretty good turnaround for a new Resident Evil, like an all-new game. I'll be able to afford a single one. That's the other thing that's kind of annoying now is, to their credit, games do go down in price pretty quickly, but like new games now are like 70 or 80 bucks on average. Resident Evil Requiem, 2K26, Crimson Desert, I never even heard of that. James Bond game I did know about. What's the other game? I don't know if they gave it a release date, but there's like a new Star Wars racing game, believe it or not. That was in the Sony State of Play. That looked pretty good. I don't know if that's going to be this year or not. I'm into racing games this year. I don't know if that's going to be a pattern, but there just hasn't been a lot of good racing games, so I'm just happy to see some new ones now. Well, obviously, Forza will be a good one. I forgot about the James... I knew the James Bond game was a thing, but it kind of slipped my radar for whatever reason. That one's not based on a movie, right? Like, that's just a new James Bond game that they're just going to make with, like, a new story and new stuff. And then there's, like, the Wolverine game, which I think is also coming out this year. I think the second half of this year is going to have some good games. I just think right now we're in kind of a drought, which is understandable. I mean, so many games came out in 2025, they can't always come out. Like, Forza's, like, May, right? Forza's May, 2K26, probably March, if I had to guess. I'm going through these games. I don't know Crimson Desert, so I don't know when that's coming out. New Life is Strange, you mentioned that. I'm not sure when that's coming out either, but I mean, from like now until May, I mean, I know Resident Evil. It's kind of weird to me that Resident Evil comes out in February. Like, what's I gonna say? Resident Evil's like a Halloween game to me. I feel like that would come out in like September or October, but I mean, makes sense that they would get it out when they got it, but because I feel like Resident Evil 9 was announced, what, like last year, like 2 months ago, and now it's coming out? I mean, I've always said that's the way to do it. Like, I hate when companies announce a game and it takes like a year or more to get it. I mean, fuck, look at Metroid Prime 4. It got announced in 2018 or 2017. We just got it last year, and even then they didn't talk about it until like 6 months before. God damn, I mean, I guess in retrospect it really wouldn't have mattered if Metroid Prime 4 was a Switch 2 release title, and it had another 6 months to come out, and it didn't seem to improve it much. November gets GTA 6. True. But that's November. We still have like a whole summer. That's assuming it comes out in November, which wasn't supposed to come out in September originally, and they already moved it up 2 months, so I don't know. I just don't get what is like... I know GTA games take a while to make, but I don't get why this one in particular is taking like whatever it is, 13 years. Like, I mean, what are they going to do? Like, I'm not even thinking about GTA 7 because we're never going to get that game, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like GTA 4 came out, and a few years later, GTA 5 came out. Like, I don't remember this long of a break. And I don't even follow GTA, and I know this is a long time. And funny enough, one other thing that kind of goes under the radar is there has not been a new 3D Mario since 2017, like a new fully 3D Mario. Like, we had Wonder in 2023, but Mario Odyssey is still the last 3D Mario game, and that was a Switch launch title, a Switch 1. I don't even know if it was a launch title, but it came out in 2017. So 8 years in between Mario releases, which again, I mean, hey, that's Nintendo, whatever. I mean, not like they haven't been making Mario games. They've been making a million Mario Karts and Mario Parties, and it's like they could just take that time and make one big Mario game. Mario Galaxy 3, you know, some sequel to something else, a new game entirely. And I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're cooking up something. I think we all thought Mario We all thought Donkey Kong Bonanza was going to be Mario. When they first revealed it, it looked like, oh, a big, colorful platforming game. It's got to be the new Mario game. And then it ended up being Donkey Kong, which, hey, I'm happy about. Oh, they worked on it for... Well, yeah, that's the other thing, and I know that too. Same thing with, like, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2005. Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in 2019, which they had a bunch of games in between that. But again, I'm like, I don't expect them to put one out every year, but it's like, just make another one? Like, I mean, yeah, okay, you can milk it for a while. I mean, look at this game. Mario Kart World came out, what, not 13 years after the last one, but quite a while after Mario Kart 8. It's just funny to me, I don't know. Yeah, I just killed Yoshi. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I guess online games are different. You know, I mean, I know GTA 5, well, GTA 5 probably had an online element, but I know GTA Online was something else in between them, too. But, yeah, you could have, I mean, if you want to get technical, there's been no sequel to Rocket League from 10 years ago, but that's also because Rocket League just sustains itself. Same with, like, Fortnite and all these other games. Ooh, really good choices here. I'm actually going to do Airship Fortress, but I'm not going to be mad. I ain't even mad, bro. I just killed... I'm like just driving and I'm like, here, I'll do it again. I don't care. Just driving, I'm just like, oh, look at that. He's dead. Have you been following the Mario Galaxy movie trailers? The movie both looks good, but I'm also a little concerned how they're going to get all this stuff in there. It's just like, it's like basically like a 3-hour Mario game. I'm like, how are they going to get all this stuff in one movie? I mean, I'm sure they'll do it, but I feel like the story's just going to start, and they're just going to be like right in space in the first 5 minutes. Like, there's no way they're going to fit all this in there unless they really... Like, the first Mario movie had a little room to breathe. It kind of started with them being the Mario Brothers. It kind of led up to it, you know, Bowser and all that, introducing everybody. Like, this movie, I feel like it's got to be like, boom, like, okay, we're in space now. Like, Bowser Jr. is conquering the universe. You know, they can't... I mean, I'm sure they will have some introduction, but, like, they can't spend a lot of time. Star Fox, that would actually be a funny-ass reference. Whether it's actually Star Fox or just one of his ships, like, that would be a really funny reference. If they're just, like, in space at some point and Star Fox goes by, and Mario's like, who are you? And Star Fox is like, I don't know, they haven't put me in a game in 20 years. Speaking of dead Nintendo franchises. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few, there might have even been some in the original Mario movie, like other Nintendo franchises just kind of hanging out. Especially with all the stuff they're going to do. I mean, I saw Piantas in one of them, and they're from Mario Sunshine. Like, they're really going all out with the references, which, you know... Wait, what? Communication error has occurred. That's not what I wanted to do. All right. You know, I'm not even a Mario fan, but I find that stuff really cool, and it also annoys me as a Sonic fan because I'm like, why can't you guys do that in the Sonic movie? Like, there's so many references they can put in the Sonic movies instead of a Green Hill reference or... You know, yeah, Metal Sonic and a couple things. It's like, but it took them 3 movies to get to Metal Sonic, who's like one of the most iconic non-Robotnik villains. And like Mario's just over here referencing bizarre characters left and right and some bigger characters. But anyway, what the hell? Now I'm wondering if my stream's gonna crash. Because if it does, that would not be good. I'm connected. Metal Sonic was technically a third game, but it's a weird timeline because technically Sonic CD takes place in between Sonic 1 and 2, so he was basically the first non-Robotnik villain. Like, Robotnik was the villain in the first game. Technically, Sonic CD is supposed to be the second game in the timeline, and then, well, Robotnik and Metal Sonic are both in that game. And then in Sonic 2, Robotnik's the villain again without Metal Sonic. Well, yeah, it is, but my point is, like, even besides Metal Sonic, there's, like, so many other things they could do. Plus, I mean, you look at freaking, they're skipping right to Mario Galaxy in the second Mario movie. I mean, like, they could have done Mario World, which is what I thought they'd do, because they have Yoshi. I thought they would have done Mario World with all the Koopalings and then did Mario Galaxy. So I assume there's going to be a third Mario movie. What's that going to be? Mario Universe? Mario Odyssey, which technically is already in this one. I mean, technically, Metal Sonic appears before Shadow. Shadow's in movie 3 as, like, the main character, one of them. Anyway. Apparently they announced that Kristen Bell's going to be the voice of Amy. I'm actually surprised they just revealed that so early. The other speculation is that Jim Carrey will be back. How, I don't know, just because they, spoilers, killed his character, but supposedly Jim Carrey's, like, they haven't confirmed that, but I guess Jim Carrey seems pretty on board for it, which I'm all for because you kind of need Robotnik for Metal Sonic. I mean, in some degree. Probably have zero to do with the games. Yes and no. Sonic Movie 2 actually followed Sonic Game 3 more. And then Sonic Movie 3 was actually probably the most faithful to any of the games. It basically followed the plot of Sonic Adventure 2 nearly perfectly. Except it kind of went off the track toward the end, but I'll forgive it. I didn't love their characterization of Robotnik in the third movie, just because I don't think Robotnik would care that much. Oh, the Mario movies, yeah, probably not. Yeah, I did not like their characterization of Robotnik in the third movie, only because I don't think he'd really give a shit if he met his grandfather. Like, I think he would be excited about it, but they made him way too much like, oh my god, Grandpa, I love you. Like, that's not really what Robotnik would do. In the games, Robotnik looks up to his grandfather, like, as a role model. So, like, I'm sure he'd be excited to meet him, but I don't think he'd be, like, drooling over him. And, like, I think he'd be suspicious, first of all, how he's still alive, which he is a little bit in the movie, but I thought the idea that Robotnik gets really fat because he's just so desperate and just tired of being beaten by Sonic, that lines up, actually. That lines up a lot. Because Robotnik has such an ego that he thinks he can't be beaten, so the fact that he'd be so depressed about it, that makes sense. Which is why it doesn't make sense that he would just basically give up once his grandfather shows up. He does. Which is why I think his portrayal of Robotnik in movie 2 was the best. Because he was just a megalomaniac. He was the main #1 villain. And I thought he did a really good job with that. Once it became Robotnik, you know, the two Robotniks, I'm like, okay, this is a little much. Which is why if he does come back for movie 4, I hope that they just stick to classic Robotnik, which I think they might. I'm thinking they're going to do some kind of multiverse thing, because that's the only way they could really have him still alive. Just be like, oh, it's Robotnik from another timeline or something, where he invents Metal Sonic. Which, to me, the Metal Sonic plotline was already there for them in movie 1, because he steals one of Sonic's quills. He could just use it to reverse engineer Metal Sonic, but what do I know? He'll be Rouge. I actually kind of hope Rouge is in the movies. You know, now we're getting to that point now where they made so many Sonic movies that you got those fans that are like, bring in Rouge, bring in Silver, bring in Big the Cat. It's like, no. I think Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles work so well together. Like, I don't... Even bringing in Amy is fine, because she's an original character, but... Like, you don't need to bring in, like, every side character to ever appear in a Sonic game, because it's just going to get too confusing. Like, there's too many of them, and a lot of them are just disposable. Rouge did have a good story in the first game she's in, but ironically, they already did that game. So I don't know what she would do now. She would just be like, hey, I'm Rouge. Be like, alright, cool story, bro. Yeah, we'll see what they do. The movie comes out, like, next year. It comes out in March of 2027. So, I'm looking forward to it. Only for Metal Sonic. You could do Metal Sonic without Robotnik. It actually has been done. Exactly. Pins. There could be pins in the game. I don't know what that would have to do with anything. See, look what happened, Toaster. You just showed up, and then I got distracted, and I killed Yoshi. Again. It's like the third time I killed him. Because I was just driving, and what do? I read the word pins, and then I die. Which, you know. Oh, penis. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, in that case, it was worth it. I like how he just burned himself, and now he's still falling. Holy crap, that is a nice view. Look at that view. Look at that view. Man, Bowser's got some lava front property. Look at that. Can you imagine his neighbors, though? They're like, damn, this place makes a lot of noise, right? I mean, look at this. This is really beautiful. Bowser's got a nice little setup here. I don't know what he's doing, bothering going for the princess. Like, dude, look at this mansion here. A little fire painted on the metal floors. Very nice. Very Art Deco. I can dig that. But yeah, what's going on? We got Bekazon, Toaster Cartridge. And here we are. More Mario Kart World right now. How long have I been driving? Just like driving and driving and driving and driving and driving. Seriously, though. Let's go. What a shame. Yeah, what a shame indeed that I'm not racing. It's like Yoshi's dead. I'm going to pick Wario Stadium because it's actually not an intermission one. It really has been 84 freaking years, or at least 84 seconds. I'm going to be so mad if this time's out again. I've been waiting for the race forever. I was in the middle of a race when it cut me off. Yeah, there we go. Wario Stadium. Just need a change of scenery. Not gonna be much of a change of scenery because it's still sort of a dark, fiery sort of thingy. But anyway, more Mario Kart World right now. Hey yo. Sure, I'm glad Toaster made his appearance known by saying pins and then eventually penis. Oh, Yoshi's had a little determination on his face there. I saw that. 3, 2, 1, go. This is kind of a, actually not kind of, it is like from what, Mario Kart 64. It's a remade course, but it looks so different, I don't even notice it. Woo. Everybody Super Mario Racing, doing all the stuff with the Mario stuff. See, I already just had all my Sonic and Mario talk. Now the Toaster's here, I'm kind of out of ideas on that. Talking about the Sonic movies and the Mario movies, and particularly Mario Galaxy, which is coming out in April, and how it looks like they're just cramming everything in there, but it should be a good movie. And then at the end of the movie, maybe they'll announce Mario Galaxy 3, but I doubt it. Oh, that was only one lap. All right. Dig that. Everybody's Mario Super Racing. Gonna try to beat the Mario game. Because when you're Super Mario Racing, you will never be the same. Now I'm combining two different race songs from two entirely separate games. Because one came out on the Sega Saturn, so nobody probably played it at all. Hopefully, because Saturn was a good console, but that was not a very good game. Actually, it came out on PC as well, which I think is how more people played it. Anybody did. Yeah, that's right. Sega games came to PC even back then. Oh, alright, time to get zapped. Ooh, a bunch of heart things. With a heartbreak thing. I like that little heartbreak graphic there. Alright, now we gotta get serious. It's like a basketball game. Only the last, like, minute counts. Taking Mario Kart, only the last lap counts. The rest are just kind of there. Oh, those are like Zelda hearts. From the classic game Zelda. Or Legend of. Did you mean Legend of Zelda? Alright. I don't know what I'm getting so excited about here. Still a little more time. Ooh, that thing. See what that is eventually. Ooh, need that superstar. Oh man, it's not really doing me any good though. How did I end up losing spaces with the superstar? Only I get a power up and like lose spaces. Like that's just how this game do, you know? I don't know what that thing is, but it's something, alright. It's Spaghetti Gassit. Wait, Formula. I'm trying to read it based on the name that's showing up here. Formulalin Pocket Gesicht. Something face. What does that mean? Something face. It means face. It means something face. Formula box face. I don't know. Packet face. I don't know. I got nothing. Let's play as this idiot. Oh, yeah. We got to do the cloud car if we're going to be this idiot. And then if I fall off the course, ironically, I could have Lakitu pick up Lakitu. Because you know that's going to happen. We're going to have a minute of laughs out of that. I'll give it my best shot. Well, hopefully you don't. Because your best shot is not really that good. Ooh, that thing. Let's see what that is right now. Formulalin Vroom. Well, whoever this Formulalin is, they've got a lot of emotes, apparently. Alright, what do we got? Airship Fortress. I'll do Airship Fortress. Can't remember if I did that one or not. I know I did Bowser's Castle. They all kind of blend together after a while. Sorry, I got my head in the clouds. Formula Lena. Ah, Formula Lena. Ah, streamer. Not to be confused with Lena Rem. Whee! Oh, okay. I was like, oh, I missed the Airship Fortress, and then it picked it anyway, so yay. More picking it right now. Ah, we still got to drive to it, though. I thought if it was random, it would be a regular 3-lap track. I can't talk. But if I could, I would be saying some words. More Mario Kart right now. So how are we going to get up there? It's in the sky, right? Am I missing something? Alright, that was uneventful. More uneventfulness right now. Whee! Oh, alright. Some nice black grass I got going on here. More not being able to talk. I was gonna say, I can't more. Languages, am I right? What is the deal? How would I say I do enjoy in German? Would it just be like, Ich liebe gern or something? Like, Ich mache das gern. Like, you can't really say I do enjoy. Ich genieße gern. Really, the word do in English doesn't even mean what I keep saying it means. I've not played Dead Redemption 2, or Red Dead 1 even. Heard of it. That's another Rockstar game, I believe. Oh, alright, time for that to happen. Alright, Scooby-Doo, apparently. I do enjoy Scooby-Doo. Yeah, see, that's just a redundant sentence right there. Whee! Chain chomp. More right now. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, that would suck. That sucks some views. Red Dead Redemption is one of those games that came out, what, like 10 or so years ago? I feel like it's just been, like, around forever. Ouch. Oh, no. Really? Come on, stay on the track. Oh, no. Lakitu's going to get Lakitu. Oh, no. The prophecy has come true. And I am devastated, as you can see. More devastation right now. Now we're finally on the track I picked. Okay. I was going to say, this is not going great. But does it ever? See, Mario Kart doing your best really doesn't guarantee a damn thing. Okay. Ah, damn it. That's not me winning. Alright. Give me the damage. 10th place. We struck. Those are saying salts and books. It's Scooby-Doo. Bobby's mom. Yeah. Just no context. Just a book of random toaster things. Because there are times it'll just be like chicken or something else. Well, no, that's more of a Lane and Rem thing. But yeah, I'll just say random food or. But no, I've not played Red Dead Redemption or its prequel. There's not 3, right? There's only 2 of them. So far, anyway. They have not yet redeemed everybody in Red Dead Redemption. Oh, wow. I don't think I've actually been up here. Maybe I have. I don't know. Hey-oh, hey-oh, pancakes and bacon. Hey-oh. Oh, wow. I'm getting blasted into another freaking stratosphere here. Now we're in the desert for some reason. I do enjoy being in the desert for some reason. All right. Now I feel like we're getting some of the same courses again. I'm going to do random. Definitely done Dry Bones Burnout before in this particular stream. It's a good course, but it's not that good. Of course, those courses are connected. That and, like, Bowser's Castle. Random. And it's Dry Bones Burnout. Hey, I just fell into a dark hole of death. Hey, let's go. Mamma Mia, it's a me, Mario. I do enjoy Mamma Mia, it's a me. Pyramids easier. I do enjoy being in the desert for some reason. Look at all, it's like up in the sky. All of a sudden, it just plunged me into the freaking desert. I'm like, all right, I guess that's happening. I guess technically, like, people say you don't get the full track, but I guess technically when you do the intermission, you get, like, another lap of it. So it's like, you know, we did the end of this track, and now we're leaving it. So it's like, you got to leave it, so you got to see it again, right? I don't know. I'm trying to justify this nonsense. It looks like we have to go through Bowser's Castle just to get through here. I do enjoy visiting the desert for some reason. I have such a great outlook on life. I'm like, all right, that thing for some reason. All right, let's do that. Here we go. Yeah, this really does feel like a whole new level, basically, based around the aforementioned airship. And various Bowser gimmicks. In the desert. Ouch, in the desert for some reason. giant Luigi for some reason. Me grabbing that. Oh, that was close. I went right under a swamp. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Somehow I missed that bullet bill or whatever. Oh, crap. It's enemies. They are being very antagonistic here. Whoa, watch out for that nonsense. Hey, yo, watch out. No! Ah! Oh! Oh! Yeah, see, I don't mind the intermission parts being straight. It just depends on what part. Like, this part has a lot going on. Some of them, yeah. Some of them, it's like just a random, you know, road, like, before you get to the city. But, like, stuff like this, I think, has a little more going for it, even though it is mostly open. Like, there's one area that reminds you of, like, the storm drain scene from, like, Terminator 2, where it's just, like, really open. There's, like, a lot of stuff flying at you from different directions. That's kind of cool. Yeah, this part here you get a little more bland, but even this isn't too bad. I mean, we're not even to the course. We haven't even gotten to the actual level yet. Well, going into the last lap here with 20th place. That's the bad news. The other bad news is all of it. I like how this is not helping me, like, at all. Oh, I almost fell in the lava. Oh, no, I did fall in the lava. And I somehow still lost more places. God damn it again. Oh, this is terrible. I need, like, a bullet bill. Yeah, I really did get a bullet bill. Oh, my God. The bullet bill did almost nothing. This is terrible. Ouch. All right. Yeah, why not just zap me, like, at the last second? Like, that was really worth it, right? Like, let's just make this worse. They really did add two more. They really did just, like, start adding stuff. God damn it. Oh, that was disappointing. All right, Lakitu, you're fired. Literally, because it's a freaking fire course, and I just didn't like it. No, sir, I did not like it. Really didn't. Oh, now we're up here somehow. Alright, we'll be Goomba for some reason. We'll make him drive this stupid thing. Yeah, that looks fun. You know, I think I've actually done better with the bikes. Can't do much worse. I do enjoy falling further in the race than I even thought I could fall. Still better than the motorcycles in, what do you call it? Fuck. Still better than the motorcycle in Metroid Prime 4. You should see on this channel the next days. Oh, boy. Well, I already mentioned the new Carmageddon. Other than that, who knows? Could be anything. Could be nothing. We'll see what it will be momentarily. Going back to Hades 2. I do enjoy Hades 2 and Clair Obscur. Those are the new games. Of course, we still have our standbys like Rocket League and Smash Brothers. Fall Guys, and some other ones. Ah, damn it, is that Acorn Heights again? Actually, Lego Party was a lot of fun. I've not played Lego Party since the first time I played it, which was technically the end of last year. But, you know, roguelites. I do enjoy some roguelites. Look at me listing things. Of course, more Retromania, more Regular Mania, Chaos Mania. Getting ahead of myself, but probably the summer event will return where I do the same stream every week, depending on what people vote on. Like a Fall Guys Friday, whatever. Return of what? Oh, FIFA 21? I mean, did anyone actually want to see me play that again? Like, I mean, I have it. I just didn't really think about it, but yeah, I could throw that in, I guess. Specifically FIFA 21. Not the new one, not any recent one, but just FIFA 21. I mean, I could throw that in. I like a good sports game. Hey, yo. Oh, no. I'm in 4th place. That's not a good thing in this game because that means you could be easily knocked out by everything. See if I am momentarily. Ouch, see? There we go. Here comes the bullshit. Here it comes. Oh, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Just that's all it takes. Yep, what the fuck? Where'd that thing even come from? You know, someday I'm probably going to play Baldur's Gate 3. It's just going to come out of nowhere. Not going to be 24 hours, though. But, like, I mean, unless it's just that good that I can't stop playing it. Which it was 2023 Game of the Year. I do enjoy being in third place and then just a bunch of... That's what I mean. Being in third place is, like, the worst place to be in this game. Like, you may as well just be dead. This really is not what I wanted. You're right. It's not what I wanted. Oh, that reminds me. What was that game? Xenoblade 2, right? I actually really liked the story of that game, but, like, the gameplay was just weird. Like, I don't mind it, but it's just... I almost wish the gameplay of that game was more like Clair Obscur. Like, that's kind of what I thought the game was going to be. Instead, it's like the weirdest RPG gameplay I've seen in a long time. Xenoblade 2. Yeah, it really is not what I wanted. Yeah, because even in that fight, it's like, you fight enemies, and like all of a sudden, like, more enemies just show up, and it's like, I don't even know how I'm fighting these enemies. I feel like I just lost spaces again, getting that power-up. Great, more mushrooms. I always said they need more mushrooms in a Mario game. Jeez. I don't mind the gameplay. I mind it a little bit. When I do like the same thing I always do, and the results are wildly different every time, it's a little weird. But hey, what do I know? Based on this gameplay, not much. This is also like the second time I played this course, and the first time I somehow ended up in second place because I got a gold mushroom toward the end of the race, and that's basically where we're at right now. Hey, yo. I'll be this idiot. We'll make her drive this stupid Barbie car. There we go. I'll show him. Oh, Toaster, did you see the Toy Story 5? Alright. Did you see the Toy Story 5 trailer? We're still bombing each other here. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait a minute. That's something. Alright, now I'm just her with a mine helmet. Yes! I do enjoy yes! Oh, did you actually like it? I mean, I liked it. I'll pick Toad's Factory. It released Toy Story 5. I mean, it had some charm to it that I didn't really expect, but we'll see how it pans out. I kind of liked that, like, it was just all over the place. Like, it was just so random. Hey, it's Boo Cinema. Like, it was so all over the place that by the end of it, I'm like, okay, now I'm interested in the movie. In the beginning, it seemed like a very basic movie, and then, like, it just had all these, like, random references and other things in it, and I'm like, okay. I mean, it's one of those things where I want to see how they get there. Like, I want to see how they get to that stuff. I think it'll be good. Like I said earlier in the stream, until they make a bad Toy Story movie, I can't really say, like, oh, it's going to suck. Like, no, none of the other ones have sucked, so I don't think this one's going to. Like I said, I think the beginning was, well, I mean, it's just a trailer. It's not the beginning of the movie, but the beginning of the trailer to me just kind of set it up very, not bad, but it just seemed like, okay, this is what it's going to be. And then, like, it started to go all over the place. I'm like, okay, I kind of want to see how that happens because there's a lot going on there. Obviously, these movies are all about suspending disbelief, so it's like, okay, yeah, it doesn't really make sense, some of the things, but whatever. It's a movie about toys coming to life. Like, what the fuck do you want? I mean, I know they play You Got a Friend in Me in the trailer, but I kind of hope it's not in the whole movie. Like, I don't need that song for, like, the millionth time. Like, it was cool for the trailer. It gave you the nostalgia, but I want this movie to stand on its own feet, which it looks like it might, actually. I saw some moments there that kind of just felt like real Buzz and Woody moments, but, like, new ones. Not just like, hey, remember when we did this in the first movie or whatever. But we'll see right after this. This is the long way to Boo Cinema, so we're only going to get like one actual lap in Boo Cinema. But this is what I meant about, like, this part reminding me of the old Super Nintendo Mario Kart, where there's like a, not a boardwalk, but some kind of like ghost level that reminded me of this. Ah, damn it. You know what's funny is when I raced on Boo Cinema by itself, I got like second place because I was just on a straight track, like just going around in circles or whatever. Okay, that makes sense. I'm on a straight track going in circles, but you know what I mean. Like this part I'll probably do well at, because this is just a regular Mario Kart track. But that's only, I gotta make up like 15 spots here. That might be hard to do at this point in the game. See how hard it is to do right now. That's why I still prefer Cross Worlds. I mean, yeah, I'm a little biased, but I like the tracks better. I like the Cross Worlds gimmick, so you still get that feeling of, like, you know, going somewhere else. You're not just racing 3 laps on the same track. And the tracks are all really well designed. I think there's more tracks in this game than Cross Worlds, but there's still a good number in there. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, I did fine for, like, the majority of this race. I think I'm still going to finish. Yeah, 6 is not bad, actually. Like, I'm still not going to do bad overall, but it's just kind of funny to me that the one part of the race that was a Mario Kart race I did a lot better on than the part where we were just flying around on random roads. I'm not saying I'm inherently good at Mario Kart, but I'm better at this than at the random driving. And this is a new course for this game, but it's one of the few that feels like an old Mario Kart course where it's not so open. It's more like, you know, going around in circles and, you know, I don't know. I personally seem to prefer that style. I don't know why. I just do. Not that the new courses are all pretty good. I actually miss DK Spaceport, which is a more linear one, but it's fun. It really is pretty fun, but I almost never get it. It never comes up in voting or anything. I think because it's on a corner of the map that we just don't go to a lot, which is another annoying thing. If you notice the online balloting, it's literally based on where you are on the map. So it's only going to give you courses. Like, I've seen these courses a million times because they're right in the area of the course you were just in. So once you get stuck in this loop of, like, you know, Boo Cinema, the beach level, and the ice level, like, that's all you're going to see. And you might get a little movement here or there. So that's why you get to see so many of the same courses again and again. It's not like Mario Kart 8 where they just threw 4 random courses at you. Now, the random doesn't even seem to be random. It seems to just pick one of the other ones. So I think by default we're going to go to one of these 3. And it's going to be the Mario one again, which is an okay course. But then even if you look at the map, which is going to show in a second here, we're going to go to this one here, Mario Circuit. You can't see, but I'm pointing to it. The next one we go to is going to be one of these 3 bordering it. It might even be Boo Cinema again. You know what I mean? Like, it just goes by proximity. It just makes it kind of limited what you can pick in each race, which that part annoys me more than anything. Because it's like, I hate doing the same ones over and over again. And unless you get lucky and they just random Bowser's Castle in there, you're going to probably get the same ones over and over again. Which, I mean, it's fine if you're just playing this game for 5 or 10 minutes, because then, yeah, you'll see new courses. But if you're playing it for like an hour or 2 like I am, I've seen Boo Cinema twice. I've seen this one twice. I've seen Acorn whatever twice. I've seen a bunch of them 2 or 3 times already. And I haven't been playing the game that long. Imagine playing this for a few hours. You'd be freaking seeing the same 2 courses. More complaining right now. Bobby's Cinnamon. Add that to the list. It's cinema, you idiot. All right, that actually is a reference, though. But whether you meant to make it or not, the cinnamon thing is a reference. I'd say it was like a funny one, but like, I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's funny because I feel kind of tacky if I say it was funny. Why did that bus just show up? Because I technically wrote that line, so it's like, oh, that's a funny line. Who wrote it? Me. It's like, it just feels tacky to like your own joke. All right. Time to eat this ice cream. All right, now I'm soft server. Oh, God damn it. Put all these bombs on the track. Made in a bomb factory. They're bombs. Made in Toad Factory. They're toads. Toad Factory doesn't even make toads. At least as far as I can tell. So that's a little bit of a misleading name if I say so myself, and I do say so myself. Ouch! Alright, well, I guess there wasn't enough stupidity on the track. We need a little more. And we got it right now. I do like the day-night function. Like, they do things in the game to make it feel like you have more, like, variety than you do. Which, I mean, that sounds weird to say, but it's like, yeah, we're racing it at night now. Like, last time I raced it during the day. So now it's a completely different course, but not really. It's still the same damn course. But it could be raining next time, or it could be daytime. The possibilities are a few. Okay, that was actually a pretty cool shortcut there. That was... How did I end up in 8th, though? I was in 6th before I did that. What? That didn't make any sense at all. Damn, I thought I was, like, so slick doing that. It was gay time. I thought I was so slick taking that corner like that, and I ended up going from 6th to 8th. Like, so somebody else must have done it more. I don't know. I thought I jumped from like 6th to 4th. I jumped from 6th to 8th, like, which is not a jump. That's a jump right here. That's a jump. But yeah, that made 0 sense to me. I'm like, oh, like there was literally no way I could have taken that turn any faster. I cut out like the whole corner. I went really fast. Like, what else could I have really done there? And that's kind of where I throw my hands up in the air in this game, and I don't feel that way about Sonic. And there are some cheap moments in that game too, but it's very rare I do a race in Crossroads and go like, what else was I supposed to do? But in this game, I'm always going, what else was I supposed to do? Like, that was the best I could do on that corner. I'll do Starview Peak. Like, I knew I wasn't going to win the race, but I could have just cut a little bit off the time. All right, I'll add that to the book. I really should just make, like, a... Oh, can I do that? Well, at this point, it'd be too late. Like, instead of random clip, just do, like, random toaster comments and just, like, put a whole collection of things he said. And, like, just be like, you know, for 100 coins or whatever, I'll post a random toaster comment. I mean, it wouldn't be me. It'd be, like, an AI or something. Or we could do random clip and just waste all our times. It's basically what it is. Every time he does a comment, it's like a random clip. I guess I was asking for that. What game is this? Oh, this is from Thursday morning. Why am I wearing the, what do you call it, the crash mask for a random stream that's not Halloween? I thought it was the Halloween stream, but it's not. It must have been like during October or something. I must have had that gimmick going.
Whoa!
I'm so glad I've outgrown such gimmicks in today's day and age.
I can actually see
I
better
no
out of
longer
this
do
than,
such
like, the
ridiculous
glasses I'm
things.
wearing. I just don't know how
Like
the
put on a
sound is
crash
coming out.
mask to play a game. Alright, this is kind of a cool little tunnel here.
Dun, dun,
Is that a
dun,
tunnel?
dun,
That's a
dun,
nice
dun,
tunnel.
dun, dun. I'm making
Alright.
this song up as I go.
tunnel right now.
It's not even really a
Talk about having
song.
tunnel
It's just
vision.
me making
TV.
noises.
I don't know why like the charging chucks became the gimmick for this particular area.
But really,
They really
music is
did this
noises
course like
set
completely differently
to a
from the original.
rhythm, or sometimes
Really
not
did.
a rhythm. Sometimes it's just noises.
What game is that?
Other
Okay, I can't
times
keep
it's
looking. I gotta
music,
race.
but right now it's just noises. But noises.
Well, you
and
guys can
music,
enjoy
and
the
music
random
is
clippage. It's
noises.
covering my face.
And now
actually,
you're
so
hearing noises.
that's good at
Clip
least.
this. Oh yeah.
It'll probably be the best
Everybody
Mario Kart race
listen
of all
to the
time too, and you're all gonna
music.
miss it because you're watching previous footage. Oh,
Like,
that
you
was
know,
Sparky Electric
Bobby's
Jester,
like
I think.
having sex with dogs. or
Technically
something.
gave up on
No,
that
he
game. Like,
said,
I really liked
you
the
know,
third game until the last
that
level,
I
which
don't
I'm
finish
stuck
the
on.
game.
'Cause it's like a 20-minute
That
level.
is true. It's not
And
by
if you lose
design.
on the boss, you have to like do the whole thing again. Like, I'm all for bringing back
Something
certain
that's blunt
retro
really
elements of
wouldn't impale
things,
them.
but like
You
stuff
need
like that
sharpness
just
to
really
impale
annoys me.
from what little I know of impaling. And yes,
You
these
said
are,
it?
of course,
What did you
retro.
say?
Ouch!
I honestly can't hear the clips right now. Oh yeah,
What?
right. Something about dogs.
How is that a one-hit kill?
Professional dog tickler.
What?
I mean, technically, I think that was a IDM pod comment that you just kind of jumped on. All right, time for that.
Wow!
Dead Cells. That's a random game to have on there. I mean, I do enjoy Dead Cells. Probably my favorite roguelite. I know most people are partial to Hades, and I do enjoy Hades and its appropriate sequel. That dog comment really gets you excited, doesn't it?
It just so happens to look like
I guess I'm having sex with dogs.
You gotta consider that.
God damn it. Always on the last lap. Always when it matters most.
No comment.
When we needed him most, he was gone.
That is a
Meaning me.
personal
Alright, that clip is frozen,
question,
it looks
Chad,
like.
that has nothing to do with my streaming. What I do off the stream is none of your
More
concern.
frozen clips right now. Oh, no, now it's
Hug.
moving.
Thank you.
Whoa!
I had a
Ah!
hug in so long.
That's Charging Chuck.
God damn it.
Can't tell if that's frozen because it's frozen or it's frozen
Alright,
because
that's
the clip
it.
was
I'm done.
frozen originally.
I'll see you guys
I think
tomorrow.
it's just a bad stream.
I'm not doing it
Oh,
right now.
God damn it. How am I in 20th place here? God damn it, that really was. I was in last place. That sucked. Alright, well, Merry Christmas from 2024, apparently. That's what that was. That was not even last Christmas. That was the one before. Last Christmas, I wished you Merry Christmas. And the very next Christmas, I did it again. This Christmas, to say Merry Christmas, I'll make a new video now. Well, not now, but in December. Alright, that idiot. Ooh, I can be B-Wario. Or Bario. I can make him drive this stupid thing. It really is B-Wario or Bario. Yeah! Mario. Last Mario. I made this the Mario. Legendary next. Mario. I played some more Mario. Alright, what's happening? I'll actually do the whistle top one. I've not done that course in a little while. Alright, somehow I fell off the track while it was picking. Whatever. More right now. This Christmas, to save me from Mario, I will play no more Mario. I'll play no Mario. If I have to. If I have to. Which I might. We'll find out right now. I was actually kind of hoping it wouldn't pick that one, and then like it went past it. Obviously picked it. The only good thing is that Peach Stadium, that's like near some pretty cool courses, but we'll see what happens momentarily. Hey, yo. Wario's like, how am I fitting on this bike? Like, I'm so fat. I should not fit on this little tiny bike. That's what I'd be thinking. That's the absurdity of Mario for you. It's actually a pretty good time to have the star when you're in this, like, clusterfuck. I believe that's the appropriate term. I don't want to use the wrong term. Shit. Oh, God. The single worst place to be in Mario Kart first. You get no items. Everybody's attacking you. Really is, like, no benefit to doing well in Mario Kart until the very end, and even then, who knows. That was one lap? That was a stupid short lap. Oh, shit. I like how I took like the widest turn possible to get to that, and it ended up costing me like more than if I just not done that. Alright, now I'm ugly, skin-tight shoot Wario, which, let's face it, Wario's not the best looking guy to begin with. Say, he's the, what was that, like mariachi, freaking Waluigi or whatever? Alright, I'll boogie with that. I actually don't remember this part of Peach Stadium. So it's more like Crown City with like Peach Stadium elements. I digress. Jesus, dude, really? Dude! I'm glad that was in my control. It really was not in my control at all. That was such bullshit. What's Wario happy about? Other than, I don't even know. I got nothing. There's no reason why he should be happy at all. It's like, why would Wario be happy? Spoilers, he wouldn't be. Hey, yo. Alright, well, that was something. Really was nothing. Nothing to write home about, that's for damn sure. Alright, Yoshi, you're up. Looks like Yoshi, if Yoshi worked for that ice cream place in Season 3 of Stranger Things. It's like Scoops Ahoy Yoshi. That was it. I couldn't think of the name of the place. Scoops Ahoy Yoshi. Or Skoshi. Or Scoopsy? Nah, that sounds bad. I mean, they all sound bad. Good job, Yoshi. Good job, stupid comment about dogs. Alright, where are we going? Rainbow Road! Holy shit. You gotta vote Rainbow Road. I'm gonna say, I think that was one advantage is that I don't know why more people are voting for Rainbow Road. It's like never gonna come up on the ballot again. Is it really? Alright, I'm gonna shut the fuck up then. Yeah, you were right on that. I mean, I appreciate you telling me, but like, you were right on that. Alright. No more of that. I'll take that out of there. What's funny is you saying it didn't flag the Twitch moderation, which usually Twitch is like, somebody said ass. Block it. Alright, where are we going here? Yes! Rainbow Road, let's freaking go. Might just make this the last race of the stream, too, because Rainbow Road, right? How are you going to beat that? Oh, we have to drive to Rainbow Road? I mean, alright. Doesn't matter. Rainbow Road's like a 4 or 5 lap race. This will definitely be a long race then. Which is fine with me. I'll end it on a longer race. Been a fun little morning stream so far, and looks like we're going to wrap things up here after this exciting Rainbow Road. See, Rainbow Road pretty much never comes up, so if we can do it now, let's do it. Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to be a 5-lap race with the first one just getting us there. Then the actual races, oh, I don't even know who that is, but it does sound like it could be an offensive word, so I just won't use it in case. It could mean, like, something towards some group of people, but I guess anything could mean something. Not necessarily something good. Yeah, this is a fun one. This is a fun course. One of my favorites in the game. Probably my second favorite to DK Spaceport. I love DK Spaceport. Generally, Rainbow Road's not my favorite Mario track. Like, I know it's in, like, every game, and they usually, like, they make each one, like, a little bit better. Like, I think this is probably the best Rainbow Road yet, but it doesn't mean it's my favorite just because it's Rainbow Road. Like, I don't really get into that. Alright, that, and Bobby Blue Bats. Oh, yeah, no, it's not Bussy, but fucking, isn't Bubsy 4D coming out this year? That should be something. That game, like, just looks alright, but because Bubsy's, like, such a mediocre game franchise, everyone's kind of hyping it up, because it's like, it actually looks playable. I'll probably check it out, though. It's not like a must-play for me, but... Whee! Yeah, this is a really well-designed course. I'm surprised this does not come up more often. This is a really good course. It's great looking. I love all the, like, billboards on the side of the road, all the references going by. There's, like, 4 very different laps that involve all the different gimmicks from the game. It really is the best way to end this game, like, in terms of the Grand Prix mode. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's always the last race in every Mario Kart, but... They did such a great job with this. Okay, they didn't do a great job with that, though. Funny enough, that didn't hurt me that much. It actually helped me land faster. So joke's on you, power-up. I love the few times I can get a power-up to kind of help me. It's like, hey, you didn't screw me that bad that time. Only screwed me a little bit. Still screwed me, but only a little bit. I'll say that's almost too much speed there, because don't want to go careening off the edge on the old Rainbow Road. It's the oldest trick in the book right there. So now we should be going to, like, the more... Yeah, I love this part. This is, like, the more tranquil, like, ice part. Or icy water, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool. It's a cool little course, isn't it? Almost cold, you could say. Like, ice cold. Alright, that was a waste of that power-up. Alright. Alright. Hey, yo. Yeah, this is all really good. This part here kind of references the N64 one with the train. But, I mean, like, there's just so much going on here. It really is probably the best Rainbow Road. I mean, I'm sure somebody likes another one better. I like the 3DS one a lot. The Wii U one I actually don't like that much. The original Mario Kart 8. I have to keep reminding myself of that, because Mario Kart 8 came out, like, 2013 originally. There's still 2 more laps of this, and it goes again. It goes into another location, more like a space station, which also kind of references some other past games that have done this. Oof. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. Alright, you can't hit the minus button, apparently. Minused it right up the controller. Whoa, alright, Bullet Bill, I guess. So I'm in 21st place. I mean, I'm not even mad as much, like on Rainbow Road, you know, whatever. I still have another lap to turn it around. I love the angles here. Kind of reminds me of, like, Bowser's Castle, like from Mario Kart 8. See, I should not be getting zapped by a lightning bolt in, like, 20th place, but whatever. I'll find a way. And I did right there. Much like Drake and Josh, I found a way. Just like I found a way to get that Bullet Bill, which right now is not really doing shit, because we're just floating here toward the end. Damn, alright. A lot of stuff going on here. Probably, like, my least favorite Rainbow Road is Double Dash. Like, that Rainbow Road is impossibly annoying. It's not even fun, though. Like, I get it's supposed to be challenging, but it's not challenging in any meaningful way. It's just, like, how many ways can we screw you over on, like, the last race of the game, which already, you know, is supposed to be difficult. In general, Double Dash had some difficult courses, but Rainbow Road in that game is just ridiculous. It's not fun, though. It's not fun either. Like, some of them are fun and difficult, like the Dinosaur one or the new Wario Stadium in that game. Like, fun stuff, for sure. I really can't get that much further ahead here. Now it's just a matter of getting to the very end, and it's going to be like probably 10th place or something. Double Dash is a great game, but there's just some levels, especially the Rainbow Road, where it's just like, they're so unforgiving. It's like, and unlike other Mario Karts, I mean, usually I complain about this, but there's like not much rubber banding in that game. Like, if you fall behind, you're done. Which, I mean, I guess I get it. I mean, it is kind of different in that way, but like, if you, like, fall behind in Double Dash, you usually don't catch up. Like, they still give you good items, but the AI in that game is so unfair. Like, they will always find a way to beat you. And it's just, like, whatever. But anyway. I appreciate everybody watching here today. It was nice to wrap it up on Rainbow Road. I wish we did a little better on it, but it still was a fun time. But we'll be back with more streaming action, I'm sure. Again, this has been Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. Getting you started off on your Friday morning. It is still technically morning for another 45 minutes or so. So, you know, get yourself a coffee, get ready for the day ahead, get yourself some lunch, whatever. I don't know, I'm not your dad. Do what you want. But we will, of course, see you in the next stream. And as always, stay chaotic. Blur out.
Chaos. Blur.